What is up, fam? Welcome back to Authentic Rehab. My name is Zachary Beckwith and I help people live authentically. Today, I want to talk about spiritual growth. I want to talk about progressive overload. In order to attain spiritual growth, we must have progressive overload. When we think about progressive overload, we often think about muscles. In order to gain strength or gain size with our muscles, we must progressively overload these muscles. So for example, if you're in the gym one week and you're doing 10 reps of chest press at 100 pounds, this is tough on the muscles. You're able to get up to 10 reps. If the following week or the next time you train, you are doing 11 reps of 100 pounds, you are progressively overloading this muscle, and so on. So maybe you do 10 reps at 100, then 10 reps at 105, 110, 120, so on. You're progressively overloading this muscle, and it is getting stronger. What is essentially happening is the muscles are micro tearing, as they know that in order to be able to withstand this load again or more, they need to micro tear and then re-repair, which makes the muscle bigger and stronger for next time, knowing that you're going to progressively overload that muscle. This is the same thing with spiritual growth. People think that spiritual growth or the spiritual path is all roses and sunshine, and it is not. This is such a misunderstanding. You don't just go to yoga classes or start to meditate and grow spiritually. If you think of the most spiritually awakened people that you know, they have been through extremely hard times. They have dealt with progressive overload, hardships in their life. And this is what allows them the opportunity to grow spiritually and to have this opportunity to spiritually awaken. What I want to first start by saying is, if you are going through an extremely tough time right now, as so many of us are, there is so much suffering going around in the world. I want you to understand that this is an opportunity to grow. This is your chance to be better, to grow spiritually. And that is why we are here. We are here for an awakening. We are here to grow in all aspects of our lives. Spiritually, I think, should be one of those forefronts. As I said before, we are spiritual beings living a temporary human experience. I also want people to understand that in order for a muscle to grow, you must rest this muscle. You must nourish this muscle after you have this workout. You must give this muscle what it needs. You must give it the proper rest before you go into your next workout and overload that muscle. And this is the same thing spiritually. If you're going through extremely hard times, you need to allow yourself the ability to process what's going on, to do your best to remain present, to nourish yourself. Give yourself that self-love, that self-care that you deserve. So many of us are going through hard times and we are just numbing ourselves. We are just stuffing it and not fully allowing ourselves to process what is going on. And this is stunting our spiritual growth. This is not allowing us to have an awakening. So we need to nourish our bodies, our souls, in order to grow. This is so important. I really think that this year is going to allow for so much growth for so many different people. I really hope that you can be one of those people, but understand that it's not going to be pretty. So like I said, if you're going through a tough time, you are meant to go through this tough time. This tough time is going to make you stronger than you've ever been if you allow it to. I hope that this year is incredible for everybody, but understand that there is a sequence that we have to go through. In order to grow, we have to go through hard times. But our greatest mistakes, our greatest hardships will end up being our greatest strengths and our biggest blessings. I love you all. Namaste.